for another round of Ultimate Racing League. It is Sunday night. It is the night for racing, and as promised in my preview earlier, we are about to kick off qualifying. I just need to quickly change some settings. 1 second. There we go, not without our usual technical dramas. We just had a slight issue there with the sound setup, but we've got it sorted, ready to go racing. We'll be going racing any minute now, which means I'm in a bit of a hurry to do my usual social media comms and everything and send out the video request. As always, it'd be really nice if you could just like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can follow my videos without me having to remind everyone all the time, which I'm sure is very annoying when I do that. But strap yourself in, this should be a lot more interesting than the Monaco Grand Prix, and we are going to get going any second. So I just need to let my heart rate rest, calm down a bit. We are going to go racing any moment. And I'm dreading this. The practice there was quite positive, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it again. We've got 10 minutes starting now. So put the phone away, Chris, and mash that accelerator. I want to be the first car out of the pits if I can. I think I am. If I am, that is brilliant luck. It's very dark. Because this race is taking place in the early morning, and who have we got? We've got Stormfly behind. Interesting. And let me get my car set up. I need to concentrate here because this track is scary, and that is why you see that chicane there. It is a horrible chicane. Braking at 50. Oh, didn't want that much oversteer. Stormfly warming his tyres, interesting. Shouldn't really need to. Yeah, we're straight into the action here, aren't we? And I kind of do need to concentrate. This is a very difficult and demanding lap. As evidenced by the fact that I've already crashed, and that's going to give Stormfly the track position, and potentially it's going to mean that I start the lap with a bit of damage as well. That is Clegg behind us, and he's been driving very quickly. I generally don't need to worry about Stormfly holding me up on a lap because he's Stormfly, he's very quick. But yes, the hitting the barrier there was very much just a distraction because I was thinking about what I was going to say rather than driving. So I apologise if I have to be a bit quiet whilst I do this. A poor exit there. Getting a good exit, gaining on me there. And Clegg gaining on me even as we avoid Stormfly who hit the barrier. I couldn't get out of the way of Stormfly as easily as he was able to, as Clegg was able to get out of the way of Stormfly. Yeah, it's even harder to string work together here. Gained a bit of ground there on Clegg. Good exit. I think he got a better exit. don't want is him in my toe. And he had a way better exit than me there. He's going to set a faster lap than me for sure. He knows that he's in my toe. Bad exit again. He's giving me a bump. It's a better way of dealing with things. Oh, nice gap. That was purple. Oh, 4/10 up. That bump was very useful, thank you. Audi setting the fast. That is a fast lap from Audi. That was a better corner entry. It still wasn't perfect. I want to be really close to that barrier on the inside. I want to really just skim it. This corner, this is the one I hate. Clegg hates it as well. Let's just hope that that was. I'm hoping that was better than the last lap, but it's enough that I can move up some places here. So I don't want to be starting third. Yes. So that was on par with the best I can do, really. Let's just keep going. Whoa, that was perfect. Might even hit 6th gear. Lost a bit there though. That was perfection, but it was only a 10th of a second faster. Then I made some time up in the rest of the lap though. My middle sector wasn't great. That's better. I don't know why the trees flashed there. It's actually worse. But not by much. Still a lot to play for in this final sector. And that time I was just a lot more cautious. I don't know if I lost speed through the switchback there. I was just focusing on getting a good exit. The exit was okay. Let's see what we've done. No, not quite enough. That's life with a stonking lap. That wasn't brilliant. I got very sideways there. There was actually a faster first sector, but it was just because of my exit at turn 1. My exit at turn 1 was pretty reasonable. last lap now then. And I'm deliberately taking it easy through there. Wanted a good speed down this straight. I've got to improve turn 1, that's where I've been a bit too aggressive, I think. Perfect. Come on. Not bad. Oh, I'm shaking. I'm shaking like a leaf. Felt alright that. Still do it. Just need this final sector. My nemesis. I hate this sector. That didn't feel bad. That did not feel bad. You can see the adrenaline in my voice, can't you? My voice does quiver a bit, but it's that's actually just because I'm not feeling well. Please, 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 please. 8 said purple. Woof. But can anyone beat me? They can still beat me. Clegg's had a disaster. That's life, still on a lap. Oh, Stormfly with 6,000ths of a second! Oh, that's so unfair! You don't need the points, Stormfly. You're already the championship leader. Stop doing this. Please. Now I have to look forwards as well as backwards whilst commentating on a YouTube video whilst feeling unwell. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, it's more exciting, isn't it, than Monaco, eh? Eh? I mean, 6,000ths of a second. That is like... That's like the length of a fly. The length of a storm fly. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was a good lap. I think what I can say is well, the thing is, Stormfly turned up to this very late. He only started practicing for this an hour ago. We've all been practicing all night. Stormfly has hit the barrier a few times, so let's see if he hits the barrier tonight. I don't think he'll be pulling aside if he hits the barrier this time. He will be blocking as much as he can. If he hits the barrier and pings off it, he's definitely not going to pull away to the left or right. Here we go. We've got 14 laps of Don't Die ahead of us, and the wind's changed. Great. think about what I'm going to do into turn 1 here. All played it safe. Very keen to play that safe as well. And now what's going through my mind is how much does the slipstream affect the grip level of the car? And Stormfly has made a mistake already. And I am in the lead. That's only a good thing. This is my worst corner, and I am giving Stormfly a bit of a toe down here. Half a second back. Just try and break that toe if I can. He's not interested in following it. He's keeping me honest through turn 1. Not even looking in the mirrors. That was bad. And I've disrupted his rhythm. He's moved further back. Tip it in. That was nice. Decided to take second that time, and I think that was the right move. This time he is following in the toe. This time he's quite interested in the toe. Fastest lap. Monster first sector there. Just try and outdrive Stormfly. Oof, I got oversteer then, and I was so nervous about rolling the wheels onto that curve. Those curves are serrated. If you was watching the track guide earlier, you see the ridge on the curbs there. That's a serration, and that will mess your day up if you hit that. I like second gear through there, kind of gives me a bit more rotation. And I'm pulling away from Stormfly now that he's not in my toe. Liking second gear there as well for the rotation. Dizzy's got Stormfly. 1-2 for Team Yorkshire so far. And that was less than good for me. Some time through there. That was really bad from me. This is closed right up. Just lost rhythm there. See there? I hit the serration. Just a small nibble of it. That's what I want with being close to that barrier. Dizzy's driving like a man possessed behind me. He's keeping on with it. Going for a move. Nice forwards. He is. He's gone for a lunge. No team orders here. Nice lunge. Well played. Difficult to see where the track goes. Oh, nearly binned it. Payback now. Not near enough. He's driving well. Compromising me a bit because I can't see the track in front of me, so where he is. Like that, I've had to let him go. Just couldn't follow him that closely. That's life wide behind me, battling with Stormfly. Pushing it. It's pulling away though. Slightly better exit for me. Pulled back a 10th. Oh, he had a terrible exit. Squirmy. I kind of didn't mean to park it on the apex there, but it worked. Sorry, mate. Right, nice runners. God, that was too close. Probably fast, but too close. It's not letting me get away. Wobble there. He's on me. He's on me. We're halfway through the race. Another good exit there. I think he'll be close enough to me this time. His last one was from very far back. Obviously, I got a bunch of oversteer there, which has cost me as well. Now he's got the problem that I've got though. I back on the being in his view. Wow, he stayed committed. Dizzy's on one today. Made a mistake. Whoa! Whoa! That was too close. The car gripped up suddenly. That was interesting, a very different way of taking the corner. I'm just experimenting with every lap. It seems to have worked because I'm pulling away from Dizzy down here. Stormfly has got through. struggling with that corner, how to judge the turn in. I know Stormfly's doing that smoother than me in one movement, and I've been 2 bites of cherry to use a Brundleism. Not wanting to turn that time. I'm going to try 4th gear again through here though. Oh, he's going to have me here. Oh, that's such a crap exit. Great team play, thank you. That was very sensible. Not getting away, but I want to be in his toe if I can. Is he putting me under a lot of pressure? And yet another different approach through that. Good exit. Before cornering the lap and everything, Stormfly's not really got away, so he's having a bad lap as well. But I can't shake Dizzy. Shit. Well, that's me 4th. Massive slide on there. Well, I'm very lucky to only be 4th, and it is a reverse grid race next race, so put me back in front of those guys. Yeah, I just got my line in slightly wrong. And you're always in trouble. I hoped that I'd gather it up, but I didn't. gaining. I'm gaining on that slide.
Clegg's doing actually. Clegg was on it in practice. He's had a good race. I suppose that's what you mean. But I must say, it's an enjoyable race, even if it has had me sweaty buckets. I don't think I would have made the same mistake that I made there if I was feeling a bit better. Mike in front just knows now that he has to bring it home. He's got third. Pushing. He's driving well this time actually. To get first that time. Tyres are at their worst. Oh, you know what? I've just realised he set those lobby up wrong. I don't think it should be on fuel. And I got distracted by that. So I just did something very safe there. Didn't get me distracted by that. I just managed to deliberately bounce my car around the wall and slow it down. Controller issue or something, I don't know. It's at the end. The result was busy. I won't be too unhappy. Fourth, I mean, championship wise, That's Life is right behind me in the championship, but I've got a race in hand, or rather he's got a race in hand. I skipped a race. First round of the season. But it's really for bragging rights. The first three in the championship go up at the end of the season. And Stonefly is already going up. He can't be caught. And me and That's Life pretty close together with a decent gap back to Willard. And I've just been Willard. championship-wise, should be safe. It's a shame I had that mistake. It happens. I didn't realise until the end there that the fuel load was full fuel. Somehow gave me a clean race bonus even though I crashed and hit the wall a few times. Interesting. What Gran Turismo thinks is a clean race is beyond me. Yeah, it's the first time I've actually crashed on a live race for 2 seasons. So there is that. Yeah, that is the first actual proper crash I've had since we started competing. We've got one more race left now, and in this race we have to use 2 tyre compounds, and it's actually he's not set the room up yet. Not a complaint, but I will remind whatchamacallhim, Willard. He needs to put half a tank of fuel for the sprint race. It's not why I crashed. Nothing to do with it, and it's equal for everyone. Actually, I guess 4th puts me like mid-pack. That's a bit rubbish. But there were some nice fights in that as well. I don't like going 1st to 4th, but yeah, I think if I was feeling a bit better today, I mean, I keep saying that I'm not feeling well. Yeah, I just didn't get any sleep last night, and I'm currently drinking a bottle of Starbucks espresso to try and get through this. And I do think if I was slightly more corpus mentis, I could concentrate a bit better. Maybe it helps in the battles a little bit, I don't know. But maybe it doesn't help anyway, because if I was feeling a bit better, I'd probably be pushing harder. And if I pushed harder, I'd probably be crashing more. So there's a paradox there. There's a way of looking at it either way. Anyway, there's a lot more important things in life also, whether I won a race or finished 4th. Yeah, I'm much more bothered about all the well, what am I bothered about? No, I am just bothered about this, thinking about I can't think of anything that's more interesting than this. Forget everything I've just said. This is the most important thing in the world. Right, what I'm going to do, I don't mind showing everyone my strategy. I'm just going to go on a avoid the chaos strategy here. That is, take the hard tyres. See stop-wise on cards as well. There will be chaos at the first grid race going through this chicane, because there will be a bunch of people who take it really slowly. What I want to avoid is doing that. I want possibly just a couple of practices at this. I've not really driven the car on hards much. I've done perhaps 5 laps on hards, and the reason I don't practice on hards is because I'm going to only drive 2 laps on them. The rules are that we have to use both compounds of tyre, and the hards only have to be used for 2 laps. So we need to get rid of them because they're very slow. Okay, so it's down here. But I'm not sure if it's even going to be that relevant,
because I think there'll be a traffic jam going into that corner. And we've got Phaser, Dizzy, Stormy on hards, Gordy on hards. I might just change my mind and go mediums there. Yeah. Let's do it. Everyone else that I can see. Hard, 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 hard. Medium, medium, hard, hard. There's only two, that's only two people on mediums. It all depends. It all depends on how many people they can claw their way through in this reverse grid. I'm going to be starting in 6th with Willard in front of me. I'm going to be actually in a concertina here. This is a bit of a worry. I'm just going to try and, again, control them to take them on the hards. Hard, 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 hard. Yeah. It's basically just phaser on the mediums as well. Okay. I don't want to get caught out by the room starting and me not knowing. Let's just... I don't like having these virtual races where it's like, you know, like when you see cycling in a velodrome and they're chasing each other on opposite sides of the track. That's kind of what happens when you're on a different pit strategy. You don't know if you're doing enough. Yeah, you don't know if you're... I've just know. Oh, I was going to say we've lost Clegg. No, we haven't. He's in 2nd. Oh, this is Clegg's to lose. If I were Clegg, I'd be starting on the mediums. Does anyone else switch tyres? Hard, 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 hard. Medium, 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 hard. Yeah, I just want to do the opposite to everyone and just see how it goes. So that means basically I need to pit on lap. Hang on, I need to do 2 laps on them. So, and that includes the out lap. So I can pit on lap 12. That's fine. Change their mind. I'm surprised about Clegg. If I was Clegg, I'd be running out there in clean air on mediums because he's only going to get past one guy, and he's got to get past the slowest guy in the field, and he's got to get past him with the best tyres. I don't know. I've got to get past Willard. That's my key. Oh no, I've got to get past Phaser as well. I've got to pass 2 cars on track, and the rest I can pass in the pits. God knows what's going to happen down to turn 1. I don't know what speed Hawkeye carries into the chicane. I don't know if he's going to brake or not. If I brake, that's life could go into the back of me. So there's lots of things that could happen here that I've just got to be careful of. Now I think about it, I'm not actually happy with 4th. I didn't realise that there was only a field of 9. But the 4 at the front were very quick. I've got to say that for Dizzy to be past Lee Stormfly, and That's Life was doing the same. They were both giving Stormfly something to think about. Respect.
go. That's like was switched onto the mediums. Either that or he's driving the pants on the hards. Mate, you were never making the apex. I've gone quiet because I'm just thinking what's about to happen. Yeah, switch back on him. Yes. Wow. Take it. He ran wide, and just at that point, my car was gripping up. This is where I need to hammer time. Wasn't very good through the chicane there. This is where I can start gaining now. I like this one safe. Tense out of phase there. into my slipstream there. But I've gained a second on Phaser. Stop light was on hard, so just staying out a bit longer. Legit move. Oh, the tyres don't grip. Let's get this a bit better this time. That was a bit better. Still wasn't perfect. That was nice. I'm happy with that. Oh. Phasers had a big accident, and that's going to give me the lead. So people would have accidents here. I was one of them. First race. I was a bit confused. Target lap 11, head down, build a gap between Phaser and Willard. That'll make it harder for Stormfly to come back in the last few laps. Have the better tyres at the end. That was a nice corner exit there. My best on these tyres is a 1.5. Practice, same conditions. Just risking it all there. Half a second, I've just noticed, I'm half a second up on my PB. Bloody hell, nice. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. I'm feeling very tired. Playing it safe there. Did get on the brake, get the corner exit. No. Lost me quite a bit. Goal here is just to build an insurmountable lead. I would rather be the hare than the tortoise. Stormfly's going to get past Clegg and Phaser. Gear that time, I think that was the right thing to do. Let's see what can I do through here. This is scary. Whoa. I got oversteered that time. Fast. It was fast. It surprised me actually. I didn't think that would be fast, but it was. That's better. There's something about the mediums that I think they're just more stable through the S's. I really enjoy them through there. fair do on my fastest sector there, 2-3 tenths faster. Because that didn't feel bad. Not feel bad at all. That felt good. I know my mid chicane speed was crap. All about the exit. That was a good exit. Got a car in the pits actually. Tiring. Yes. Still not got past those guys. Very contradictory there. I'm 0.175 down on my personal best, yet it was a purple first sector. Legs come alive. Legs done fast as well. Oh, it's really fast as well. Still not getting quite as close to that barrier on the inside as we want to get. Really, if you want to be world class, you want to be skimming it. But this is kind of why I wanted to do this, because I'm running my own rhythm. I don't like finding people on track, as you saw in my last race. It's very distracting, it's hard to see the turning sometimes. Just realised Clay. It's not Stormfly I want to watch out for here. He's stopped. Nice. I made a slight correction there. As I saw at the wheel. It worked. A bit conservative through there, but I'm just trying something. I'm just seeing it. Make the time on the exit. Stormfly now with not an unbeatable that. I mean, my optimum look is 150.1, so if I put that together, I could beat it. First sector was really on the money. I just saw red. That was decent. So what I realised is I've got to come out of the pits in front of Stormfly. Very consistent this last few rounds. It's positive. Car's slightly more agile now that it's on half a tank of fuel. Got to be careful because that can change the balance of the car, it can change the oversteer, certainly when you brake. First mistake from me there. Tagged the barrier, didn't damage the car. That is a glancing blow, a tyre mark against the barrier, cost me 2/10. Could have been worse. Sometimes that costs you half a second or more. So bad. Really starting to feel tired now. It's starting to show. Lap times not bad, but I think that's just because the car's back now. Yeah, the car's really nice. Stormfly's like 6/10 of a second faster than the every lap. It's a bit like that. It's a lap early. Means that I have to depend a bit more on Stormfly. Stormfly is like so much harder to beat on medium tyres than on softs. It's where his technique really pays dividends. It's so hard in the dark to see where you're supposed to turn in. I know that it's not that dark, but my turning cues are the dark patches of rubber on the track. So yeah, let's come in one lap early, just in case Stormfly's got gap on me. Here we go. Swig. Iron brew. Lid's fitting as well. Oh, that's annoying. Well, it's maybe not annoying. Oh, and Clegg's got the lead. Fair play. Yeah, there he is. Clegg's got the lead. I was right. Stormfly is there. the barrier. Pushing, he is gaining on me. God, these tyres are awful. He knows that it's not blood. He just has to get used to it, he knows that. I didn't want to do like that's like good to me, just shoulder barge. Well, we lost it then. I'll take third place. Mike's still brilliantly. Just had his head down when the lap's in. Very well done. Go, third place. I think that's as good as I could do. Clegg drove a belter of a race. Stonefly is just Stonefly. So I managed to pull one back on Dizzy, and that's life. So not bad. To be honest, this was survival with the amount of sweat that's puppeting off me at the moment. I need to take a picture of my shirt, it's drenched. I need to show you a video of my hands, which are shaking uncontrollably, not because I'm nervous, but because I'm on a caffeine high, because, that's the best way I can stay awake. But, that was, I think, the best I could do, and I don't think I could have done much better if I was feeling well. I think that was committed. My driving on the medium, I was driving personal bests. It's just that the other guys were faster than my personal bests. What time is it? It's exactly 9 o'clock. Okay. I was gonna maybe hit the road and go and see my parents right now, but yes, I'm gonna go to bed. Need some sleep, which will be interesting after drinking a bottle of coffee. But hey ho. It didn't give me a clean race. Why? I didn't crash in this one. What? How does Gran Turismo work? Seriously, that was not a clean race, and yet the first race where I crashed and hit the barrier a few times was. Oh well, I think it's if you hit other people, to be fair. I will say, where is the congratulations button? There we go. Oh, and he left. Clegg's making a habit of winning races here, but he is unfortunately out of the championship. He's too far back, but he is one to watch next season. He has been pumping them in, and he's must have had driving lessons. No. It's all self-made, isn't it? He's got his head down and practiced. You know what? I'm just going to say before I hang up. I think Clegg. I have so much respect for what he's done this season because I see myself and my journey in what Clegg's doing. I was a decent driver, but couldn't keep up with people who play Gran Turismo. I was one of those people. I could beat all my friends at racing games, but I couldn't beat the good guys who you find online. And I put my head down and I did a lot of practice, and I really got to grips with how to drive a car. And that's what I see Clegg doing at the moment. He's really just. I see him practicing a lot, and he's also thinking about his driving a lot. From what I've heard him saying, he's being more methodical in his approach, and it's paying off. So happy for him, and I really, really do look forward to seeing him, maybe even in League of Champions one day. But let's hope that we all get to League of Champions. Before I go, I will say that the last few races has really come alive. That's Life has regained his form. He lost it at the start of the season, didn't have the best start. He's back in the game as well. Never discount him. We've got. I think Phaser still needs to do a bit of work. No offense to Phaser, I know he's going to watch this, but my advice, Phaser, is do a bit like Clegg. Like, you're fast, but you can only go fast if you don't mess up. So you just need to take a more considered approach, I think. I was behind you and saw you run wide again there, and that was just. There was no need to be pushing and taking the risk. I'm reviewing everyone here, aren't I? Stormfly is just Stormfly. You know what makes me jealous about Stormfly is that me and him have some things in common outside of racing. Not many, because he's doing very well for himself. I've seen he's got a lovely car collection. He does a lot of racing, and from what I can tell, he's very good at what he does for a job, because he was showing all the awards he's won. But what we've got in common is that we both have a lot of responsibilities outside of the game, so we can't spend as much time practicing as we'd like. So there is a dilemma of how much effort we put in when we know that we're going to be near the front anyway. And I can see Stormfly's not been practicing much. He literally does an hour of practice or half an hour of practice and still beats everyone, which just shows how good he is. It took me 1.5 hours to learn this track last night. I've never driven a lap here before tonight, and it took me an hour and a half to get to grips with it. Still don't know everything about the track. But Stormfly, he has that liberty to prioritize real life because he's so good at driving. So, I really do. I'm jealous of that. I don't quite have that liberty, but I'm not far off. I know that I've got a large lead in the championship in terms of I'm comfortably within the top 3. So I can prioritize my social life and my personal life a bit more as well. This has turned into a monologue. But who haven't we done yet? I think Willard's struggling a bit at the moment, but he'll admit that himself. And then we've got Dizzy, Dizzy actually has some serious potential. He really, really, really put me under pressure in that first race, which led to the crash. Amazing driving tonight, and he's been putting in some good results. I don't think he was there last race, was he? Didn't do so. No, he did. He came 4th, didn't he? So he's been doing well. He's been doing well, and he's my teammate as well. So anyway,
we have got 2 more races left of the season, I think. We've got Nürburgring Endurance next week. That'll be an interesting one because I can't say that I know the track, even though the Nürburgring, it's not the famous Nordschleife, it's the Grand Prix loop. But the Nürburgring, I don't drive it that often, so I'm not actually that familiar with the technique and the lines. So that'll be an interesting one for me. It's a lot safer track than the one that we've just been on in terms of crashing the car. And then we've got Sardinia, which is a sort of semi-street track, and I'm quite looking forward to it because I have done very well in faster machinery round there, but I don't know how I'm going to do in the slower machinery of these GR4s. But it's a track that I have a bit of a knack for, so nice way to end the season. Anyway, remember to give a thumbs up on the video. If you've got an account, give me a thumbs up. Please do subscribe, and if you hit the bell icon, then you'll get all of the videos that I post, and I will hopefully, maybe the week after next, be putting some GeoGuessr content up as well. I just haven't had time to go back into that recently, but I will be going back into it and doing a bit of that as well. So thank you all. Thanks for watching, and it's time for bed. Good night.